Hello guys, welcome to Binance TV. Thank you for always watching our video. Thank you for watching this particular one. This particular video, the tree version of it will be uploaded on my Facebook page. The link will be left at the comment section or the description section. You can go there and watch if you want to watch the tree version. If you want the English version, then you watch this one. Video where you better tree more and you have to the Facebook page. Yeah, the link in the back to comment section and description. So that's social tree there now. No one could no one should treat you. So, for the answer, no panel should be. Okay, let's box on. What is that when we get to the malls, our various malls or supermarkets? When we see the price tags on the goods we want to go and buy, we don't ask for the reduction. We just take our monies and buy them. But when we meet a hawker hawking goods on the road, or they bring it to our houses to sell, we try to make them reduce the price. Even if they tell us the price tag, we plead with them to reduce the price so drastically that we would want to give them half of the amount they mentioned. Why do we do that? Most of the times we go to supermarkets, we buy things, and then we tell them to keep the change. Someone who already has the money, you're adding more to the person. But a poor person will come to your house selling something, and you don't tell him to keep the change. You even want him to reduce it drastically. Why do we do that? Why are we like that? Someone who has it and someone who doesn't have it, who needs it more? Why are we making the society so unbearable to a lot of people? So we make them, ask them to reduce the price, and if they look at how they've carried the goods for so many hours, not getting people to buy, they agree to it. Then you buy it happily. They will go crying and then you're happy that you bought it very cheap. But we call ourselves Christians. How is that a Christ-like behavior? To cheat your friend and be happy about it. So imagine someone carries something the whole day looking for buyers. In this world, if you are carrying something from one point to the other, you don't see the tiredness involved in it, because you know that once I get to the end, I am going to rest. But if you are carrying something and you don't know when you are going to put it down, that thought alone makes it even heavier than what you are carrying, because in your mind, until they finish buying whatever you are carrying, you are not stopping, or until it is night. So you start from when you carry it until night, or probably when everything is finished. So when someone carries something to your house, be merciful enough and buy it at the price they tell you. Just as when you go to the mall and you see the price tag, you don't ask for reduction, just buy it. That money you are going to give to that person is going to play a key important role in the person's life. There was one time I was in a public transport. In Ghana we call it trotro. So as we were going, there was traffic, so the hawkers during those peak moments were walking around. So a woman in a car saw a lady selling some pastries. So she called the lady and said she wanted to buy it and asked of the price. So the lady told her the price, and then she was negotiating for the lady to reduce it, and she was complaining that it's very expensive. So the lady said, now getting flour is very expensive. Flour is very expensive, and so it makes the entire production very expensive. So if she reduces the price, she'll run at a loss, so she cannot do anything about it. This woman took some of these pastries and was holding it in the car, and she was negotiating with the hawker. The hawker told you, I'm not going to reduce it, yet she still wanted to do it and still holding on to the pastries in the car. So the traffic eased and her car was moving. She was still holding on to these pastries. The hawker has to run along while the car is moving. So it got to a point I was very annoyed. I was pissed at what she was doing. So I reached into my pocket, brought some money, and then gave the hawker. I even gave her more than the amount she was going to sell the pastries for. So she decided to give me the balance. I said she should keep it, and she went with that. So the lady turned and had wanted to pay me the amount she wanted the hawker to sell to her, so that if I say I won't agree for that amount, she may tell me that she didn't ask me to pay on her behalf. So I noticed that, and because if I am to engage in a conversation with her the way I was angry at her, I might say something that I will regret later on. So I told her that she shouldn't worry, she should keep the money and keep the pastries. I've already paid, she should keep it. So she was so ashamed of herself for what she's done. And the lady went away, very happy. The balance she would have given me wasn't any amount, but she was happy. So it means that these hawkers that are hawking around the road and coming to our houses, a 5 cedi change you give to them is something very expensive to them, or something very great, or something very valuable to them. So when they come to our houses, when we meet them on the road, let's dash them the change. It's not easy to walk around the roadside selling something. There are people that are prostituting and doing other things, but if they decide that they are going to work hard to earn what they spend, then we should encourage them rather than doing things that will discourage them. If a hawker comes to your house, the person can save you the trouble of having to go to town to go and buy the same thing at that same price. If you were to go to the town to buy it, probably you are going to take a car and you are going to pay transportation. The time you are going to spend to go and buy that same thing, the risk involved, because boarding a car from one place to the other is very risky. Anything at all can happen. So if the person takes out all this out and brings it to your house for you to buy, we should be grateful enough to buy it at the price they give to us. We should put ourselves in their shoes and see the drudgery involved in carrying load from one point to the other till you finish selling it. Let's be humane to ourselves. We shouldn't only just show up on only malls and supermarkets, because we want people to see that we also have money. So we go and buy our malls and supermarkets and ask them to keep the change. They don't even need our change. Those that need our change are the hawkers on the road and those that bring it to our house. Let's give the change to them. 5 cedi you give to someone can help the person buy food. 1,000 cedis may be nothing to somebody, but 5 cedi would be very, very valuable to another person. So let's dash them. Let's tell them to keep the change. Even if you don't want to do that, when they give us the price of their goods, let's buy it. If we don't want to buy it, we shouldn't put them in a lot of stress, making them running after the car. Some will intentionally buy something and will be keeping it in the car and will not pay, and the hawker will be running along. Why are we doing that? Let's know that they are our fellow human beings, and we all coming together makes us a society. Let's show love, and let's show it well. Thank you for watching the video. See you on another one. Peace out.